What is going on, guys? We are back for episode number 6 of our Pokemon Generation Lock. We're still here in the Kanto region. I have traveled up to Cerulean City. I did pick up the bike and I did pick up the old Amber just so we could get that off screen and get it all done. I also picked up Flash, so we got all the kind of backtracking stuff down and out of the way. But today we have Route 9, Route 10, we have Rock Tunnel. Honestly, I think Rock Tunnel is pretty long, so we could probably take up most of the episode. But if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, so let's get going here. Our team, we do have Diglett kind of hanging around, but Pidgeotto, Kadabra, Ivysaur, and Mankey are kind of our main team right now. I think I'm gonna rock out with Pidgeotto for a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, I think. Wait, Mankey evolves at 28, right? Yeah, but I think Pidgeotto, Mankey are going to be the two that I'm going to kind of lean on the most right now. 29, I believe, is the level cap for Erica. So, like, we have a ways that we need to kind of work through. So, I want to just make sure that we kind of deal what we got to deal with. But I do believe that there is Aerial Ace kicking around here somewhere. So, I do want to pick that up. And then really, I think we have just guaranteed encounters in the next couple areas. I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed Sandshrew at this point in Route 9, and then I think it's a guaranteed Voltorb in Route 10. So I think it's actually pretty straightforward and smooth sailing as to what we know that we have. So obviously with our gym that we acquired, you know, being able to get through that gym so easily with Diglett, obviously it kind of just ends our run with it. The one thing that I don't really know what I want to do with is Kadabra, though. Kadabra obviously is a very strong Pokemon. Alakazam is extremely good. So there is kind of a thought process as to, like, am I gonna want Alakazam on the final team? Because if Alakazam is on the final team, Abra comes with us to the next region, which is really a big deal. So but the thing is, Abra's like not great early, like in its own right, which makes it kind of awkward. But I think overall, I think if we can have a good solid team of 6, you know, obviously bringing Alakazam region to region to region it's one of the stronger Pokemon in terms of special attack and all that, but it's a bit of a glass cannon, which makes it a little scary. Okay, there's Aerial Ace. I think this one I need to switch Mankey in for. And then we're good here. But yeah, it's kind of one of the awkward things. I think Pokemon that I want to be transferring over, I really want them to be really good in all facets of the game to transfer over. Like, we're trying to build like a legacy of a team kind of deal. Oh, you were a fighting type first anyways. Okay, there's Seismitoth that does 20. This has a chance to two-shot. Yeah, it does. We get a crit anyway, so we're good. All right. So... And then Onyx. Okay, so this is what I thought was here. We're gonna low kick this and knock it out. Perfect. But we've had a couple close calls though so far already. I mean, like, that rival fight on SS Anne, like, really all of our Pokemon end up in the red. Thinking about that, like, no, that one didn't go that way. I didn't think of the chest lock, honestly. Anyways, we need to dodge you. And then it's Bug Catcher here, so we can go back to Pidgeotto. I don't really need to risk Alakazam ever. I feel like Alakazam is kind of like, right now, Kadabra is kind of like the big red button, where it's just like, something bad happens, send it out, do a lot of damage real fast, but because it's too frail to not lead with. Like, if I'm not using it, it's just not happening, right? Like, what am I switching in a Kadabra to that's gonna, like, not take a million damage, you know? Okay, there's 26 or 25 there for Pidgeotto. And then another B drill. Perfect. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Yeah, plenty of experience off of this as well. 600 again. Alright. So here it should be guaranteed Sandshrew. So I will take that. And we get it right away. Perfect. I'm gonna Leech Seed. And then just Sleep Powder. And then I'll just keep going for these things, and we can just catch you. Sandshrew is definitely not staying on the team. There's, like we kind of talked about with Diglett before, there's really not, it's a little bit of type redundancy with Ivysaur around. So this is just kind of here for aesthetics, basically, for a minute. And then we do need to pop over here. Oh, I should have switched. My bad. Okay. This is just free battles, though. This is nothing scary. Yeah, you're not even a threat. Okay. So nothing to battle there. I'm pretty sure I can even skip the next couple of people here. So you head down here. That item is nothing crazy. And then Route 10 is a Voltorb, which is kind of interesting. That one's actually a Pokemon that we could actually see ourselves looking at here. There's a Voltorb. We'll Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, and then we'll just keep Leech Seeding here until we kind of get what we want. Put the Voltorb in the Pokeball. It'll look just like it. There we go. So Voltorb is caught. Voltorb is interesting. It's not a great Pokemon, but it's a fast Pokemon. And that actually has some appeal. At least for right now, it has some appeal anyways. We already have a decent answer against water types in Ivysaur, but we don't have a great answer against flying types. And we're weak to, and we have like a bit of a weakness to it with these two. So I actually think that right now, anyways, that like we could switch out Diglett, Sandshrew, and put in Voltorb, and that would be like at least an answer for right now. It's not a perfect one, but it's at least something that I can at least look at. We'll get this Prism Berry, and then we will switch out that team like that. So this should give us Everstone. Yep. And then we can move these two Pokemon out. We'll keep Voltorb in the squad. We can cut Diglett now. Diglett is not necessary. Diglett is sort of kind of just double up there. And really, Sandshrew, same conversation, is just another Diglett. So, yeah. And then realistically, I think I keep Kadabra just because it is something different. And then we will add Voltorb. Do you even have an electric move? I guess if you don't even have one, it's not worth it, yeah? If charge... When does Voltorb learn a move? I guess that's the first question. Voltorb... you evolve at level 30. Evolve at level 30, and in Generation 3, you learn Spark at level 21. So that actually is good. We can learn Spark. That actually will help us. So I will add that to the team. Voltorb, get on the squad. You're looking mighty fine. And then we can give you... a couple levels and give you what you need. There is Spark. We can get rid of probably Charge, and then we can probably go to like level 23 on it, right? 23 is probably fine. And then we can at least have it on the squad as something that we can use. Another fast Pokemon, soundproof, so avoid sound-based moves, which is not bad. So let's add it to the squad. It will heal up, and then we will take on Mount Moon. I don't think I need Cut. I think I'm good without Cut. I think I just have to fight this person, and then I'm fine. I guess I could teach Flash as well. Well, speaking of that, there you go. We'll do this. We'll Karate Chop. And then we'll just heal up real quick. And there we go. So now that we're good, we have one more encounter that we can get here. I believe it is a chance at Machop, Geodude, and Onix. We have had some incredibly bad luck when it comes to Geodudes in other series. So I don't necessarily know that that's one that I want to be doing. There's a Machop, so that is actually just Dupe's Claws onto, well, not a Dupe's Claws, but it is, I'm just gonna miss every, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a duplicate Mankey almost in a way. But Machop's actually a really useful Pokemon that I could potentially use in another region. And so I think if we're trying to like save like a Mankey or a Machop for later, I think we can do that. Because I think right now it's just hyper redundancy, but Machamp is a lot bulkier than, oh, it even has guts. Oh my goodness. This thing has guts? Bro, this thing has guts. Ah! Oh! Okay, that might actually be worth it. That might actually be worth it. Low key. Low key on a high key. Cubone, we can Razor Leaf. The fact that you live that is crazy. Razor Leaf this. And I guess we're just gonna go with Ivysaur until we really can't use it anymore. Is that what we want to do in here? Oh my goodness, do I remember the way here? I think I do. I think I do. I'm actually kind of glad that we didn't get Geodude. I'm not gonna lie. Because Geodude in the last couple series has really let us down in key moments. And the Geodo. Oh my god. We're just getting put to sleep by everything. Absolutely everything. Okay. Just here. Bro. Asleep from everything. Okay, okay. The next dude I'm pretty sure is a Charmander. So we're gonna switch over to Pidgeotto. Oh my goodness. Can I dodge you? Are you dodgeable? Fixed. Oh, you are dodgeable. Okay. Alright, we're making some progress here. I don't want to go too far. Okay, Mankey. Low kick. Okay, Karate Chop does just as much as low kick. Okay. So that'll get us up to here. This puts us where? This puts us... Is this the one where you gotta go down? It is the one where you gotta go down. Okay, so there is no avoiding a trainer here. Like, you have to fight at least one of them. So we're gonna Super Potion here. Get our squad back up to normal. Which Mankey to the front. And then I guess we'll take on this dude. Okay. You have a bunch of Geodudes. So Karate Chop here. Okay. So that is fine. Then I think I just head up here. This is the one that is like, you can get Rock Slide out of, right? You're supposed to actually cut all the way across all of them. Rewinding is not available. Not bad. Okay. Fight you. Karate Chop. I guess this is a good time as any to see our Voltorb in action here. We'll resist the Gust. We'll outspeed and be able to Spark. There we go. And then... Meow. I think we can honestly just stay in with this. Yeah, I think we're good. Voltorb is like low-key underrated. It's not a very hard hitter. Like, even as evolution, it's just really fast, right? So like, you get the damage off and then you switch out, but like, it can hit hard, you know? Okay, we just karate chop these dudes. We can low kick this, and then we're okay. Ooh, skip you, thank you. And then I believe we gotta fight a couple people in here. Bellsprout, we can switch out to Pidgeotto. Just you. We can go to Mankey. That's a little crazy. Lost on Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is actually not bad as you get up. But it only really is beneficial when you're way higher level. So I actually think we're gonna skip Seismic Toss. Okay. So let's Super Potion here. We'll keep running down. And then I don't think there's anything... Okay, I have to fight you. Okay, we karate chop this, we're good. We switch into Voltorb here. Okay. That covers that, we're good. And then Oddish here, make a switch. Pidgeotto. Stun Spore, we Gust. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then I think we're in the clear here. Okay, so we're in the clear. I can skip those guys. We'll head down here, get this in the Knob Berry. And then I think there's not really a whole lot that we need to worry about. Lavender Town doesn't have a lot going on in it. From the perspective of us trying to figure out what we want. I am gonna drop Machop right now. Although it is good. It is good. It is a good Pokemon. I will give it that. But do I want a bunch of trade evolutions, right? The Champ and Alakazam on the same team. I mean, it's just slow, right? Where like Mankey actually has some speed to it. Is that what I want? I don't think it's what I want. I don't think it's what I want. I think I would prefer to not use Mankey in another region than... Especially if I don't know that Mankey makes it to the Elite Four. Like, I may as well not risk that. We are getting to the point, though. I'm gonna head down to Route 12, because you can pick up... You can pick up something here. Yep. Get Return. Return's a very, very strong TM. Very, very good late game TM as well. So we'll keep Return. But then we don't need to get anything down there because we don't have Cut for anything up over there. And then we can kind of focus our attention here. We'll pick up a Pokemon again. Because I can then go down to the next area. Pick up this Diglett. And... Route 12. Route 12. I think I can dodge... I have to hit one of them, so we'll do this. A water type, huh? Low-key, this feels like a Diglett. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna get... That does so much damage. Alright. Wants to learn Mud Slap. Yes, you want to learn Mud Slap. Okay, we'll use Magnitude, get out of here. That actually worked out in our favor, that it roared us into that. We were kind of in a little bit of trouble there. That Growl was the threat. And I think that in this game, Leaf Green anyways, we can't get Growlithe, we can only get Vulpix. So what do we get here? We get Vulpix. And I'm gonna low kick. And then Pokeball. Now, Vulpix, as you guys know, is literally one of my favorite Pokemon. So I'm very, very excited to get this. This might just go straight to the team, honestly. Vulpix is a very, very cool Pokemon. Also very nice to get right before Erica as well. Just a very, very powerful Pokemon. Berry. Leppa. Okay, I think I can dodge pretty much everybody around here, so let's just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Dodge everybody. Okay, what route is this? This is Route 8. This is Route 8. Let's just get all of our encounters out of the way right now. And fast forward through this. And then this is Route 7. So there's a new route. Does Route 7 have anything? I don't even know if Route 7 is gonna have anything. Okay, Route 7. No, we have officially caught everything that you can get in Route 7. So there's nothing that we can get. Okay. That works for me. Yeah, that works for me. So let's go in here. Let's pick up what we can get to get us through to the next area. I think I do want to add Vulpix to the squad. Obviously just being one of my favorite Pokemon, and we don't need Diglett in this area, so like it kind of just works out. And then that gives us a team of 6. We will need to shrink it for gym badges and stuff like that, but overall I think Vulpix is very, very strong. 2/3 of a Fire, Water, Grass core. We have a Electric Resist for our bird Pokemon. We have 2 things that hit water types really well. We have 2/3 of a Fighting Psychic Darkness core. Like, this is a really solid team, considering the fact that there's like a little bit of a power weakness there. And honestly, low-key what I'm thinking is that we pick up the Eevee as our encounter for this area, and skip the actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, we're gonna skip. Okay, I think Kadabra is good. Kadabra is good. But what do I not really need right now? Because now I'm thinking about evolutions. Now I am thinking about evolutions. And low-key, I kind of want Vaporeon. I know that we're gifted really good water Pokemon, but Vaporeon in its own right is a very good water Pokemon. It's a nice, specially defensive Pokemon. It pairs well with other things. It gets ice moves like normally. The only thing I don't know what I'd be doing is what am I switching out for it, right? Like, does Mankey go now? What leaves this team? I think Voltorb is like a... Voltorb feels like a Pokemon that needs to stay right now. But honestly, I could teach Shockwave to Kadabra at any point, and then we would have Kadabra that would actually be able to do those things as well. They both are frail, they both can't switch, so like it kind of makes sense that way. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. And the other question is, do I do Kadabra? But we're gonna be guaranteed a Ghastly here soon as well. And Ghastly and Kadabra, there's really not a lot of difference, except you get the immunity to normal types, which I think is really, really good. Bro, there's so many things to consider right now. Okay, yeah, we're dropping Voltorb. Voltorb is gonna get dropped. So we're saying that Kadabra can do what Voltorb does, so we just don't have the moves taught onto it yet. Is sort of kind of what we're treating it as. So with that being said, I do want to pick up Vaporeon. Vaporeon strong. And Vaporeon, at least in Kanto anyways, Vaporeon is my favorite of the evolutions as well, so it's sort of kind of like, we'll just grab my favorite Pokemon and keep going, like why not, right? So because like really I could use this or I could use Lapras. There really isn't that much of a difference in my opinion anyways. I feel like the difference between using Lapras or Vaporeon, you get the stab Ice Beam, but like Vaporeon just feels a little bit more versatile. So we did pick up the Eevee. Here you get the T. We'll pick up the T as well. Now we're there, we just deal with all the stuff that we need to deal with early. Yep, deal with all the stuff we need to deal with early. The T lets us go into Saffron. Gives us a fast way to get through all the region. Department store. There's so much things that we can do in this department store. So let's hop in here. Yep. So on this floor, there's nothing crazy. I think I can skip. No, this floor is TMs, right? Roar, Hyper Beam, Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power is an incredible TM. Absolutely incredible. And I think that it's something that late game we're going to be teaching to us something for sure. Super Potions, yeah, let's pick up the 5 that we need. We can't do anything revised, but we will pick up Antidote. Super Repel, we can now pick up our Super Repels, so let's pick up about 25. I think 25 is a good number. Gives us enough that we can sort of kind of get through the region now when we need to. Floor 3 doesn't have anything useful, but I do want to pick up a Water Stone. So we will pick up a Water Stone, pick that up for our little Eevee. And I don't think we caught anything that requires it, so we're good on that front for anything else. And then up here, I think it's just pro... Oh, wait. We need to go to the top, because the top gives us... Yeah. Get these 3, and then we can talk to the little girl. Yup. Oh, wait, come back. Go. So now we get Reflect, Light Screen, and Safeguard. So yeah, that feels really good there as well. And then we're gonna need to figure out our team moving forward. We're gonna need to figure out the team. Yep. Okay, so there is another encounter that we could get on the next route going over. But then we have to fight a trainer that's like level 29 to get Fly, so I think we're gonna skip over there for right now. We can pick up a coin case though, and then the coin case will kind of give us the freedom to buy an item if we need to. I always felt that here they should have gave you leftovers. Instead of having to get it from Snorlax, that getting it from that restaurant made a lot more sense to me. And then yeah, we're just gonna go pick up the coins that we need to pick up. And there's coins, and then let's go buy... Let's buy some... Oh, I don't have any money. I don't have enough money. Okay, so money is now short for us. I did buy a lot of repels though, so I guess that makes sense. So but one we can get like 1,000, I think it is. 1,000 you can start picking up the Miracle Seed and the Charcoal and the Mystic Water. So those are 3 that I'm really gonna want to go after. Because they're just really, really strong. Here... Oh, no. Here, we've already picked up an Abra, and I don't think any of these Pokemon are worth it to pick up. I think we're good there. But then on this one is where you get Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Iron Tail, Shadow Ball, like Flamethrower. So those are the really, really strong TMs. We do get Flamethrower level 29 when it comes to Vaporeon and when it comes to their Pokemon, so we're good there. But the rest of this episode, I need to figure out what level it makes sense to be evolving. Oh, I need a Firestone too! I have $900 now. I needed a Firestone for Ninetales. What am I doing? Okay, so I think right away, I know that I can sell some things. Safeguard is one that I can sell. And I think I just have to sell Safeguard. I think Safeguard gets me enough for the Firestone that I need. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we have that. We're good there. I believe it's 29 that we want to get to for the gym, right? 29 is where we want to get to. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to... Oh, wait, we also have to deal with... Yeah, there's so much stuff to deal with. There is so much stuff to deal with. Okay, Celadon City, her ace is level 29. So I need that, plus I need to figure out Eevee, Generation 3. I would learn Quick Attack if I keep it as an Eevee. If I make it a Vaporeon, at level 23, it also learns Quick Attack. It learns things at the same level now. So I missed Water Gun because Water Gun's level 16. But I get everything else that I need. So let's do this. We can rare candy our Vulpix. Will-O-Wisp, yes. I will get rid of Tail Whip. Okay, we can go all the way to 29, yeah? Roar and Confuse Rave. Confuse Ray is good, but it's not guaranteed. Where Roar lets me maybe switch something out, I think I'm gonna stick with... But then burning something and then lowering and then having... Yeah, it just doesn't work with Confuse Ray. So I think we skip Confuse Ray. Imprison. Prevents froze from using a move that is also known by the user. I don't think Imprison's necessary. 28, then 29. Get Flamethrower. We will drop... I think we drop Ember for it. No, I think I can drop Quick Attack. I think I can drop Quick Attack. And then that allows us to evolve this. Okay. So that covers that. And that's a first evolution. And then we can just evolve this right away. And I think there's no better target for Water Pulse. I could maybe save Water Pulse for something else, but who do I want to teach it to? Okay, we'll give this Water Stone to Eevee. This is very much a transitional episode, right? Going from like this team that wasn't very strong to a team that is very, very potent. I think this is really important. Yep. So there is Eevee into our Vaporeon. And then I honestly think that there's no reason not to teach Water Pulse here. There's nothing in our PC that really could benefit from it, and honestly, we don't have a water move, so let's just teach it. Yep. We'll get rid of... I think Growl's the one to get rid of. Light screen is interesting. But I think as a whole, I think we're good with the moves that we have. We could learn Thief as well, but we do learn Bite pretty soon. And being a special attacker, Vaporeon actually can take advantage of Bite. We're actually Jolly Nature though, which actually really sucks. It lowers our special attack for speed. But we do have Water Absorb now, and we do have Flash Fire. So we have immunity to water moves, we have immunity to fire moves, and then we also are just very soon gonna have the moves that we need to help ourselves. So I like that. I like that right now. I think this is pretty strong. Yep. And our team looks a lot better right now. It looks so much cleaner. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up today's episode right here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like if you liked the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and we will see you guys in the next one.